Everybody has a still point. Just like your breath, you have a still point within you. So what I want to do is just explain it from different points of view, perspectives, theories, religions, because it comes up in so many different ways. You hear about it, you just don't recognize it's the still point. So if you look at it from the physical point of view, what you're doing is you're switching your body from your sympathetic nervous system to your parasympathetic nervous system, which is basically going from your fight-flight nervous system to your rest and digest nervous system. And you're just allowing your body to drop into that space of deep, deep relaxation, peace, calm, completely letting go. All the tension in your body relaxes and releases. Your heart rate slows down, your breathing deepens. And that's what happens when you're in the parasympathetic nervous system. And when you're in that still place, you find that that's where you're able to access your creativity. You open up to all the potential and possibilities that exist when you're in that space, as opposed to the limited band of possibilities that your thinking brain can come up with. And then looking at it from a neuroscience perspective, the still point's a fascinating place. Because in this space, what you find is your brain drops into that alpha theta state, that calm, creative, insightful state. You come out of your high beta stress alert state and you drop into that still space. And what you do is you activate your brain's default mode network. And this is your brain's reflective, self-referencing system. And it's where your creative thinking, your potential, your possibility, all of that opens up in this default mode network. And that's often why people say, I get my best ideas when I'm in the shower, because they've just completely let go of their thoughts, their limitations, their belief systems. You're almost just in that relaxed, free thinking space. And it's stillness, but it's not empty. It's intelligent stillness. And if we look at it from the Buddhist point of view, the Buddhists talk about emptiness, but it's an emptiness full of potential. It's not a stagnant stillness. And in Buddhism, they look at the gap between the in-breath and the out-breath. And that pause is the still point. It's the pause between thoughts. And it's where you become more aware. And if we look at it through the lens of quantum physics, this is where the theory of zero-point field comes up. It's the baseline energy from which all things arise. And again, it's not empty. It has so much potential. But it's a balanced, non-reactive state. And this is the still point. It's not about shutting down or going numb. It's a state of pure potential. And in that state of pure potential, this is where new choices, new energy, new directions suddenly become available to you. That's where transformation happens. If you look at it from the point of view of everyday life, why does this matter to you and why do you need your still point? What you find is life is just so fast. There's so much coming at us. Social media, news reports, just general noise coming at us from all angles. And this creates overwhelm. Your mind is overactive and it creates a lot of emotion, brings up a lot of fear. And what you find is when you access your still point, you completely calm your nervous system. You start to think more clearly. You feel lighter, less weighed down by life, clearer, more yourself. You start making better decisions. You start sleeping better. And you just come at the world from a more grounded, centered place, more you. Because what happens is in the noise of life, you almost lose yourself in that space. So this is where you reconnect with yourself and you reconnect with all the potential, all the possibility that's available to you. And you let go of the limitations that your thinking brain creates for you. That narrow band of thinking, of possibilities, you let go of that and you open up to a whole range of potential and possibilities. And that's what the still point brings to you. And your still point, as I said right at the beginning, is a bit like your breath. It's with you all the time. It's with you in the chaos of life. When life is really hectic, it's there. And if you can access it, you can move through the busyness of life, but coming from that place of stillness, coming from that place of potential. So it's not about being still when stagnant. It's about accessing that intelligent stillness that exists within you.